I've been on their Super Bowl bandwagon for a while here a little bit, right? But on Sunday, the 7th seed, the Green Bay Packers, do battle the number 2 seed, the Philadelphia Eagles. They did play back in week 1 in Brazil with the Philadelphia Eagles coming out on top. The Packers have lost the last 2 games of the season, including a loss to the Chicago Bears. Ouch. The Eagles, however, have won 12 of 13 games after their slow 2-2 start going into the bye week. But when you look at this game, Green Bay Packers versus the Philadelphia Eagles, guys, can the Green Bay Packers pull the upset? Can the Green Bay Packers go into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and whoop that green ass? Green on green crime down there in Brazil, which is illegal. So, guys, when we look at the Philadelphia Eagles, guys, they have the 2nd best rushing attack in the NFL. They average 179.3 yards per game on the ground. Let me repeat that. 179.3 yards rushing per game. They are 2nd behind the Baltimore Ravens, which are averaging 181.1 yards per game. But on the flip side of that, the Green Bay Packers do have the 7th best rush defense in the NFL, only giving up 99 yards per game. Now let's take it one step further. The Philadelphia Eagles have one of the worst passing attacks in the NFL, averaging 187 yards per game, which is 29th in the NFL. On the other side of that, the Green Bay Packers have the 13th ranked passing defense in the NFL. They lock it down, baby. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Seatbelt it up. Kick in that box, bada bing, bada boom. However, Jair Alexander is out. Keep that in mind. Peep that. He is out. He's on sitting. He's in IR. Jalen Hurts has not thrown a pass. That's right. He has not thrown a pass since week 16 of the NFL season. To start the season before the bye week, he only had 3 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. He was not throwing the ball very well at all. But since then, he only has 5 interceptions. Been keeping the ball nice and protected, right? Saquon Barkley did go off versus the Green Bay Packers back in week 1 for 109 yards and 2 tutties. But the Packers did lose their best cornerback in Jair Alexander. So, guys, can the Green Bay Packers pull the upset over the Philadelphia Eagles? Can they go into Philadelphia and whoop that ass? Guys, the Green Bay Packers can win this game if they stack the box. If they stack the box, forcing the Philadelphia Eagles to pass the ball, they can win this game. They can. But with Jair Alexander out, do you really want to test your other young corners out there? Do you really want to test that, let's just be honest, subpar secondary? Now, everything in my body wants to pick the Green Bay Packers to upset this game. Everything in my body understands that the Green Bay Packers do have a Super Bowl caliber team. They do. And they did this last year. The Philadelphia Eagles kind of skated into the playoffs, right? Skated in that number 1 or that number 2 overall seed in the NFC East Championship, much like the Dallas Cowboys did last season. Green Bay Packers came in and whooped that ass. Things are different, though, now. Things are a little bit different. The Philadelphia Eagles have the best defense in the NFL. Let me repeat that. The Philadelphia Eagles have the best defense in the NFL. Josh Jacobs is not going to be able to run wild. Jordan Love is not going to be able to pass the ball all over the field. It is going to be a defensive slugfest, and the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game. Can the Packers pull the upset? They can. Will they? No, they won't. Unfortunately, guys, the Philadelphia Eagles are on a mission. The Philadelphia Eagles are a team that you do not want to F with right now. Let's just say it. I have to say this. But, guys, can the Green Bay Packers pull the upset? No. Not can. Will they pull the upset? In the comments below, guys, do you think the Green Bay Packers will pull the upset versus the Philadelphia Eagles? I'm saying no. And Laura says, this hurts my heart to say, but I hope the Green Bay Packers win. She hopes the Green Bay Packers win because she doesn't want to play the Philadelphia Eagles. It is what it is. And John says, oh, hell no. Fly, Eagles, fly. Spooner, man, says the Browns are winning the Super Bowl this year. They are. Actually, on my game right now, I had the Browns versus the Bills in the Super Bowl. If you catch the joke, you catch the joke, right? It can't happen. John says Saquon will have 140. Saquon should have a 100-yard game. I'm just saying. He should. But will he? I don't know. Alpha Rob says, if the Packers can make Hurts throw the ball more than Philly, they will win. So Alpha Rob saying stack the box. Play some man-to-man on the outside. Make A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith beat you deep. Make Jalen Hurts not nickeling down the field, but push the ball down the field, and they will win that game. And I think that's the only way you can win that game. You cannot fight fire with the Green Bay Packers, or with the Philadelphia Eagles. You cannot go blow for blow. It needs to be a shootout. Jordan Love needs 350 yards with 3 tutties. You need to keep Saquon Barkley under 85 yards. You need to make Jalen Hurts throw the ball more than 24 times a game. That's his average, about 35 times a game. I'm just saying. And Drew says the Packers can sit down and rotate on his finger. Drew says he wants Jordan Love right here with his mouth wide open and say, Jordan Love, I love you. Rob Faye's back in the chat today. What's up, Rob? He says, just wondering about around the LA fans playing in Arizona. Rob, there are 25,000 tickets sold in 30 minutes by LA fans. They're going to Arizona. It will be nice and rowdy there. Josh Olson says Green Bay's best chance for them is to run the ball 30 to 40 times. And slow it down, baby. Slow it down. That's fighting with fire there. That is fighting fire with fire. Josh, I understand. I think I understand what you're trying to say. You want to limit the amount of time the Philadelphia Eagles have possession, right? You want the Green Bay Packers to control the clock. You want them to take away the possessions. However, once you do that, you are taking away your possessions as well. And when you take away your possessions plus their possessions, you mess up one time, like Jordan Love likes to do. You're playing from behind, and all of a sudden it sucks. It sucks. And Drew says, "Fly, Eagles, fly." Drew also said, "Jordan Love, fly right into my face and sit on it, baby." And Laura says, facts. I hate the Eagles. I don't want to play them. Because you're scared of them. It's okay to be scared of them. It is. It is. And John says they want to set the pass up by the run. Who are you referring to? Are you referring to the Eagles? No, the Eagles just don't want to pass the ball, period. They just want to run the ball. Simple as that. They want to run the ball over and over and over again. Speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles.